guys, it's your girl Mariana here, and I'm back with another video. Today we're just going to be doing a girl talk, and I've been seeing a lot of videos about girl talk, but they don't really tell you the difference between two periods. Everybody just assumed that it's one period, and that's just not the case. So I'm going to be telling you the difference today. So a regular period is basically where you get it every month. And then an abnormal period is where you get it every 2 months. And what I mean by that, if I get it in January, I won't get it in February or March. And then I'll just go into April. And I'm going to tell you the tips and tricks that I do to help my abnormal period. So, number one, I basically try to be prepared and have at least 4 or 5 pads in my bag, because you don't know when it's gonna come. And then the second one is very important. So if I have my period January 24th, I try to say that I'm gonna have my period around April 24th, but sometimes it comes 3 days after what you put it down. Like I said, like it just comes, like it just appears, and you just gotta be ready. So the things that help me, I normally do Advil, but I use the mini capsules instead of the big capsules, because I noticed that the mini actually help and the big ones take forever to actually work. So that's what I use. And a lot of people use like different other stuff, but I use Advil. I don't really use Aleve. I try to use aspirin, but aspirin just don't be helping. It don't. Like, you have to take about 10 of them for it to actually work. So I suggest not using aspirin at all whatsoever, but that's just my opinion. Chocolate, to me, chocolate just doesn't help. I have tried all the chocolates and it still don't help. I be in pain. And the one thing I love about being abnormal is, you know, the plus, every 2 months is a plus too. But we be on longer than y'all. Like, y'all just don't understand. Like, y'all think it's just all easy and stuff. No, it's not. I'm going to tell you why. Because just because y'all have it every day, I mean, not every day, but every month, y'all only be on them for 2 weeks. We be in there for a whole month and a half. Like, that's why I don't understand why y'all be complaining. Like, y'all have it every month, but damn, we basically just have it like for a month and a half every time it comes around. So it's basically like we still be in the same boat. So y'all be talking about we be having it easy. No, we don't. And then our cramps basically come like 4 days before we actually get our period. And it's just like, I really like that. A lot of people say that's annoying and everything, but I think that's like, that's a warning sign, I want to be prepared. I don't want it to be like, whoop, there I am. No, don't surprise me. I want to be prepared. But the things that I use to help my cramps, I basically put water in a plastic bag. You can use ice if you have. No, I normally don't just use the ice cubes because I just don't like the ice cubes. So I put water in a bag and I basically put it in the freezer, but I don't put it in there for a long time. And then I basically fill up like my stomach and I rub it about for an hour, and then I stop. And I basically just like rest and try not to do anything. Do not lift up anything heavy, because you just not gonna feel that in your back. You're gonna feel it all over the place. And I speak for everybody that be on their periods. It's not just an abnormal thing. But also I use the heating pad, and I use that for about 2 hours, but I try to split them up. Never ever do cold and hot, because it's gonna hurt your body. It's gonna hurt your body. And trust me, I know. I had an experience and it wasn't pretty. So, yeah. Split them up. Make sure you split them up. The heating pad, I use for 2 hours, like I said. And instead of just doing your stomach, like, your whole thing hurt. Like, you got to do your sides just to make sure, you got to give them some love. Because if you don't give them some love, they going to hurt your stomach and you going to be in more pain. And please, just because you are normal do not mean wear your pad for one day. And what I mean by that is just some people wear a pad. It's sometimes it just don't just normally just be the abnormal people. It be the regular people too. It don't, like, pads or tampons, wherever you use, if you have 4 in your bag, that don't mean, oh, I'm gonna use it one day, then I'm gonna use this one for tomorrow, then I'm gonna use it, okay, I'm good for the 4 days, I got 4 pads. No. So basically, whatever you use that day, you fill back up in your purse. I'm just saying, like, don't do that. That is nasty. For you to just be sitting in your blood, for your blood to be just dangling out of your, we ain't gonna say that word, but pachi. We're just gonna say that because that's close, and I don't want to say nothing else. But if it's hanging out of your pachi, yes, it's time for you to change. And it should only be, it really should only be there for, you know, not even 3 hours, like maybe like an hour and a half, depending on how heavy you bleeding. Like, if it's 2 hours, then you change that and you go to the bathroom. And I mean, like, if your teacher, if you still in school, well, I know y'all ain't in school because corona, but I'm just saying, like, if it was like that and they say you can't go to the bathroom, I suggest you get up, because those are your choices. It's either you be embarrassed and your blood sleep through your pants and you just sit there trying to be obedient, or you get up and you go see about your pachi. That's what you do. But those are the things that help me. And also, like, if a regular, you know, if you are regular and the stuff that I use, like abnormal people just use, you know, if it works for you, that's fine. That's fine. At least you found something that actually works for you, because I be seeing people that be trying all this stuff and it don't be working for them. It don't. It put them in more pain, and it's just, it's a bad idea. So my next conversation is going to be friendships. Friendships, I don't ever treat your friendship like a relationship. And what I mean by that is just, like, don't do something that you would do with your significant other, with your friend. Because I've been seeing these challenges where, if you haven't kissed your best friend on the lips, then are you really best friend? If you haven't cuddled with your best friend, are you really friends? If you haven't basically just made out and touched each other, are you really friends? Like, what type of friendships y'all got? I ain't never did that. And me and my friends would be looking like, I guess we ain't friends then, because I ain't doing that. But, yeah. So I'm just saying, don't treat your friend like your significant other, because that's the difference. If you have a significant other, that's your significant other. That's what you do all that with. And if you have a friend, you do all the secretive stuff with your friends. You don't mix them. You don't combine. And if, like, your friend became your significant other, that's when you combine. But if you got 2 separate people, you treat those 2 separate people how you supposed to treat them 2 separate people. Because I was mind boggled about that, the challenge that was going around. I was like, I guess I ain't got no friends, because I ain't ever did none of that. None. And I ain't willing to try either. But also, don't keep around toxic people. Don't. It's just gonna make you depressed. It's gonna cause a whole bunch of problems, and you just don't want that. Don't keep around toxic people. And I mean, like, if they treat you some way the first day and you feel like, oh, I'm gonna give them a second chances don't always mean you supposed to just give them a second chance. If they messed up really bad the first time, you let them go. Let them go. It's not, oh, I'm gonna give you a second chance and you wanna, you know, be the kindest person. No. If they messed you up once, they gonna mess you up again. Don't give them a second chance. Like, it don't go for everybody. Don't feel like you are obligated to give them a second chance. If they be like, can you give me a second chance? I promise you, I got you. They lying. I mean, they lying. For real. And That's just my opinion. Y'all ain't gotta, come for me in the comments. That's just my opinion. But I really hope you guys like this video. If you want me to do more videos like this, I know I really didn't talk about a lot of stuff, but those are the stuff that I be dealing with, and I don't want to speak on something that I've never dealt with. So please, 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 if you want any more girl talk videos or me just talking to you guys in general, please comment down below.